All right, guys, we have the car inside the shop, and now we're gonna be taking the whole front end apart. Bumper, intercooler. Yeah, we have to do this again, guys. So, with that being said, let's get this off. Start with the bumper. There you go, guys. Bumper came right off, sitting over there now. And now we're gonna be removing the intercooler. But before we do that, I'm gonna start draining the actual radiator, all the coolant, and capturing it because it's still good coolant. So let's get to that next. All right, guys, while that's draining, we're gonna be opening the box and see what we got here. Looks like it was open before. And there you have it. The new fans for the Z. They come with the shroud. That's for better airflow on these. So I'm gonna attempt to put them in without taking everything apart. But I don't know, I don't think they're gonna fit the clearance. I might have to do some modifications on this and push this back. But we're gonna try. So stay tuned, and we're gonna get this thing drained up so we can try that. Let's get it. Guys, so I got that drained, and we're removing the, I removed the water neck here, which you had the thermostat. So now I'm gonna modify the thermostat, which I'm gonna cut off this piece here, the other piece there, and I'm gonna reuse this piece so that we can put this back in without a thermostat. I know I could probably use silicone on here, but I want to keep it like stock, so we're gonna modify that thermostat to keep it running cooler. So let's get it. All right, guys, so there's my modified. Cut that piece off, and I actually made the hole bigger too. So now I can just install this, like I said, with the actual seal there, and we can reseal it just like that. Put that back in there, and that's it. Let me show you guys. All right, so that's the part with the seal. And then we shove it in there, and then we have a seal to put back in there, and it's pretty big, the hole, so it'll flow nicely. Let's get it. All right, guys, I got the thermostat housing back in, and just noticed that the coilover that I bent back actually collapsed on me. So I'm gonna have to get new I'm gonna get used from my buddy tomorrow, because I want to really drift this weekend. So I'm gonna meet with him tomorrow. He's got the same Raceland coilovers. I want to upgrade them to some BC Racing in the future, but for now we're just gonna have to roll with this ones to keep learning how to drift and get better before we upgrade anything else on this thing. And we're gonna keep shredding though. So with that being said, let's keep going. Let's try to modify this fans to fit this setup. Let's get it. All right, guys, so I got the headlights out, I got the intercooler out. I'm gonna have to work with this cooler that I didn't really plan on taking it out, and I ran the lines, so I'm gonna have to drain the power steering fluid, and just the things you run into. But whatever it is, we got to get it done. So we just got to keep moving and finishing this thing for this weekend. So now I'm just going to I might just like set this whole thing on a table here, take it off and set it up, and instead of taking that out. But we're gonna figure it out. Like I said, nothing's gonna stop us from going this weekend. I got my buddy, he's gonna, like I said, sell me those front coilovers so that we can actually be safe. So I don't want to mess this thing up and take risk driving it like that. So with that being said, let's get it. All right, guys, so we got the core out in the front, and looks like we're gonna definitely have to take these off because actually, let me try just taking these out and see what I can do with that, and see how much I have to bring it in more. Probably a couple, yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely bring it in more. So let me take this radiator out and see what we gotta do. Let's get it. All right, so I got the fans out of the box, the golden color. They were on sale, so that's what we got. And I'm gonna insert them in the piece inside here, and I'm gonna put some of this weather strip around it so that we can make a nice tight seal, so that we can get all that heat out of there, so that we don't have any problems with overheating. We already took the thermostat out, so we should be a lot cooler now with these fans and all this stuff that we're doing. So with that being said, I'm still gonna have to cut these more and bring it in more, because I don't think it's gonna fit. So we're just gonna modify everything. Let's get it. All right, guys, so now I'm modifying this radiator support. You guys can see I drilled an extra hole there, and I'm taking off all of these excess plastic that's on there. I gotta cut this up a little bit because it doesn't fit right on there. And then I'm gonna move up to the top over here. I kept that one hose like that, and I disconnected the one going to the reservoir, and it's draining down there. I capped it though, so I don't lose that much fluid. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're going to finish this up and see how it fits the radiator. Let's get it. All right, guys, so I was able to cut, and this thing fits perfect on here. It's like perfect. I had to take a whole bunch of plastic out of it, and the holes that I drill are pretty good. I just gotta make sure I put something down here so it doesn't be touching that metal piece and rubbing on the aluminum. But that's about it. I think I might put some like rubber pieces on there or something. And I still have to figure out how I'm gonna hold this in here so that it doesn't slip out. So might hold it from here like last time, but we'll figure it out. This is so perfect too. Insane. Let's get it. All right, guys, so I'm making some brackets out of some aluminum. I think it's aluminum. It's metal, aluminum, whatever, but it's gonna hold the fans in place like that, so this doesn't slide forward. And I was able to put some spacers here, and it's all locked in, so we're clearing all the spots where it will hit and rub on there. So we're looking good. Just got to do the final drilling holes here on these, put some nice hardware on there, and then we'll be ready to go back in. And I'm guaranteeing it's not gonna hit. And if it's about to hit or something, then we're gonna put spacers on here too, just like we had them before. But we probably won't need that this time because they're pretty far in there. So let's get it. All right, guys, so our radiator and fans are installed. This thing looks fresh. Mounts came out perfectly, beautifully, and everything's going with the flow, so we don't have no issues. So with that being said, let's put it on. I'm excited. Let's get it. Let's see. Rima's doing the electrical work on this thing. I'm gonna clip that connector. Harder, Rima. All right, well, let's get the bigger pliers. We can't do those. Come on.
Yeah, maybe those are better.
Here, do the bigger pliers. Here you go.
Those ones? Wow, these are big.
All right.
Big.
So we're switching out the connectors to original OEM connectors. Up here, over here.
Oh,
right here, in this one. Right there, there you go. Cut it. Hard. Harder. Go ahead. You got it. Good job. Rima did it. Good job, Rima. All right, now let's do the next one.
Okay.
Cut it right there. Hard. Good job, Rima. Keep going. There you go. There you go. You're a beast. And now, let's cut this one too.
Okay.
Hold on. Cut this one. Right. No, hold on. No, right here. On this, where my nail is.
Okay, what's that?
Right there. Go ahead. Hard. There we go. Good job, Rima. Alright, we got rid of those. And now we're going to put these on. Yup, you're a beast. And we're using butt connectors. Let's get it. Clip the end. Go ahead. Hit it. Hard. Nice. See?
I did it.
You did it. Good job. That's called clipping the ends.
Now?
Now we're going to put this connector on it. Oh, yeah, you can do the other ones too. Ready?
I don't want to cut your
Clip it. You won't. Good job. Now, let's see. Hold on.
Can I try?
Is it the same size? Nope. Just hold on. Cut it. Hit it. Yep. Hard. Nice. All right. That's off. Now clip this one. I think. Let's see if we can do both at the same time. Go ahead. Clip them. Oh, we did it. 2 in 1, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So we got the fans all wired up thanks to Rima. Now she's playing with her brother. And I'm going to be installing the intercooler. And then I got some coilovers, used coilovers. And I'm only gonna be using one of them because the other one shot. I got both of them for a good price from a buddy. And yeah, so this one's no good anymore. And we're gonna be swapping that out as well to get ready for this weekend. So with that being said, let's get it. Sheesh. All right, guys, so I got the intercooler back on. I got the lights back on. Everything's wired up. I got the turbo piping, the air filter on. All I have to do now is put some coolant in the system, let it run, try out those fans. I know they're gonna work because I tried them out before with a power probe. And everything looks nice right here, tucked, all the wiring. And now I'm taking off the coilover. As you can see, it's all bent. So that was from the last crash. But like I said, we're going to take this thing off and replace it with the other one that I have. And we're gonna shred. Let's get it.